Hello everyone. Welcome back to Dr. Liu's VCE Chemistry channel. Today, let's learn together about the NHT VCE Chemistry Examination 2025. We will focus on questions related to biomolecules. My explanations may not be perfect. If any teachers, parents, or classmates find errors, please feel free to provide your guidance. The monomer of amylose is alpha-glucose, or simply glucose. Amylose is a linear polysaccharide made of these glucose units linked by alpha, 1 to 4, glycosidic bonds. For VCE Chemistry, Unit 3/4, the term degree of unsaturation is simplified, especially in the context of food chemistry of fats, oils, and carbohydrates. Rule: only count the number of carbon-to-carbon double bonds. Ignore rings and carbon-to-oxygen double bonds. Example: glucose amylose. Even though it has a ring or a carbon-oxygen double bond, it has 0 carbon-carbon double bonds. VCE answer: 0. The reaction type is hydrolysis. How it works: this process involves the addition of a water molecule to break the glycosidic bonds between the glucose units. In the digestive system, this is catalyzed by enzymes such as amylase. Mark 1. Disruption of intermolecular forces. Changes in pH, the concentration of H+ ions, can alter the ionization of the R groups, side chains, of amino acids within the protein. This disrupts the ionic bonds and hydrogen bonds that stabilize the enzyme's tertiary structure. Mark 2. Change in active site shape. As these stabilizing bonds are broken or rearranged, the protein undergoes denaturation, causing the active site to change shape. Mark 3. Loss of catalytic function. The specific substrate, amylose, can no longer fit into the modified active site. The lock and key fit is lost, meaning the enzyme can no longer effectively catalyze the reaction. You can identify either of the following from the provided structure: hydroxyl group or alcohol group, the OH groups. Tertiary amine, the nitrogen atom bonded to 3 carbon atoms within the ring and chain. Since the question identifies Miglitol as a competitive inhibitor, competition for active site, Miglitol has a similar shape to the substrate, glucose amylose, and competes with it to bind to the active site of alpha-glucosidase. Blocking the reaction, by binding to the active site, Miglitol prevents the actual substrate from entering. This prevents the formation of the enzyme-substrate complex, thereby slowing down the breakdown of amylose. There are 4 chiral centers. Reasoning: look for carbon atoms bonded to 4 different groups. In the 6-membered ring, the 4 carbons attached to hydroxyl, or the side chain, are all chiral centers because each is bonded to 4 unique chemical environments. Development of low-cost, sustainable, and environmentally friendly biodiesel is a key focus in the energy industry worldwide. It is known that selecting suitable materials and optimizing the transesterification process are crucial in biodiesel production. A transesterification reaction is a reversible reaction, so if the reaction has reached equilibrium, the reaction can shift back toward the reactants. The forward reaction is exothermic. The production of biodiesel from triarachidonane and ethanol is a transesterification reaction. You must show the triglyceride reacting with 3 alcohol molecules to produce glycerol and 3 fatty acid ethyl esters. 1. Increase reaction rate. 1 mark. Condition: use a catalyst, or increase the concentration of reactants. Mechanism: a catalyst provides an alternative pathway with a lower activation energy, increasing the proportion of successful collisions. Alternatively, increasing concentration increases the frequency of collisions between reactants. 2. Optimize yield. 1 mark. Condition: use an excess of ethanol. Mechanism: according to Le Chatelier's principle, adding excess reactant causes the system to favor the forward reaction to partially oppose the change, thereby increasing the yield of biodiesel. 3. The temperature conflict. 1 mark. The problem: the forward reaction is exothermic. The conflict: while a higher temperature increases the rate, it shifts the equilibrium to the left, favoring the endothermic reverse reaction, which decreases the yield. Conversely, a low temperature increases yield, but makes the reaction too slow to be commercially viable. 4. Resolution. 1 mark. The solution: to achieve an optimal balance, a moderate temperature is used in conjunction with a catalyst and an excess of reagents. This ensures the reaction is fast enough, while still maintaining an acceptable yield. Renewability. Biodiesel is produced from vegetable oils and animal fats, which are renewable resources that can be replenished at a rate faster than or equal to their consumption. Carbon neutrality. While burning biodiesel releases CO2, the plants used to create the fuel absorbed an equivalent amount of CO2 from the atmosphere during growth, making the cycle more carbon neutral than fossil fuels. Climate impact. By reducing the net emission of greenhouse gases, the use of biodiesel directly supports climate action by mitigating the anthropogenic contribution to global warming. Carbohydrates. Amylose is a polysaccharide of glucose linked by alpha-1,4 glycosidic bonds. Degree of unsaturation, VCE count C equals C only. Glucose equals 0. Breakdown via hydrolysis. Catalyzed by digestive enzymes and pH. pH changes alter R group ionization, disrupting tertiary structure. Denaturation changes active site shape. Reduced catalytic activity. Enzyme inhibition. Miglitol contains hydroxyl groups and a tertiary amine acts as a reversible competitive inhibitor. 4 chiral centers identified. From carbon bonding environments. Biodiesel chemistry. Biodiesel produced by transesterification of triglycerides with ethanol rate. Catalyst: higher concentration yield. Excess ethanol. Le Chatelier's principle. Exothermic reaction: balance rate versus yield using moderate temperature. Sustainability. SDG 13. Climate action. Biodiesel is renewable, more carbon neutral than fossil fuels, reduces net greenhouse gas emissions. If you need my help, please add me on WeChat or WhatsApp and send me an email. Thanks for your attention. Please note Dr. Liu's VCE Physics channel, Dr. Liu's VCE Chemistry channel, and Dr. Liu's VCE Biology channel.